Hi everybody. For those of you who are new to my channel, hi, my name is Saemi, Nadine, Jung. I am a former financial journalist turned media and communication scholar, currently doing my PhD here in Vancouver, Canada. Today is a quick life update video. I've been incredibly sick and busy. Just this whole year has been crazy. So first of all, my latest updates. I am going through my second year of my PhD, and for those of you who have followed me on my PhD journey, you would know that after I finished up my 10 years of financial journalism career in South Korea, working as an Arirang TV announcer as well as a financial journalist, I moved on to London in the UK to pursue my master's in media and communications, and there I found my new passion to pursue a deeper knowledge around the systemic issues that I've been wanting to have answers for. So that's how I ended up being where I am. A few people who have asked me how satisfied I've been with my PhD journey, and so far I have to say I feel incredibly lucky and blessed to be where I am. I have such a supportive community of scholars over here, and my advisor as well as the PIs that I work with, my lab, the kinds of work that I get to do, and also recently I've been invited to moderate a talk that will be taking place at the end of this month. It'll be a talk given by a Harvard professor of sociology who just recently published a new book, The Gilded Age, and incredibly fascinating, and I'm incredibly excited and grateful for that opportunity as well, because that's another level of recognition that not only me as a PhD student and researcher, but also my past experience as a journalist is sort of being recognized from the academic circle within the institution as well. So I'm very grateful for that new opportunity. And so after my Las Vegas trip, I had to make a quick trip to Europe once again. I had to be in Portugal, and that was a very whirlwind of events. It was a quick 10-day trip, but incredibly meaningful in so many ways, because it actually brought me some of the childhood memories, and well, not so much childhood because it was my early 20s, studying abroad in Berlin, Germany for a year as a DAAD scholar, when I was absorbing so much of history and culture in Berlin, Germany, and it really reignited the kind of passion that I used to have, because ever since I started working in the industry, especially because I had to go all the way back to South Korea after spending so much of my childhood in the US. I had to work so hard to adapt myself into this new culture. And once again, not only the language, but also how you interact with people. Living itself was already the survival of the fittest. So I did not have enough headspace to enjoy all of the cultures, all of these passions that I used to have. And also once I started, studying my master's and again PhD, I traveled around, from UK to Canada, once again to North America, with only 2 suitcases. I mean, I don't have much room to, carry stuff. So I always tried really hard to keep that minimal lifestyle. And then when I saw this huge library of books and music and just people that I can talk to, it really reignited my childhood passion, and it was so nice. And part of the reasons why I love arts and music and history is because that's what makes human. They inspire human to see the world in a different eyes, and it just enriches your being. So that's something that I really loved about my Portugal trip. And once I got back from Portugal, the next day I had to go into the lab, and I've just been going into the lab doing my work as a doctoral researcher. And today I actually went to a bookstore in downtown Vancouver, and I decided to get this book. It's called The Daily Laws by Robert Greene. He's a #1 New York Times bestselling author who has written books on human characters, power, his insights are really great, and most of them are based on past scholars like Cicero. And this is sort of like a devotional type of book where every day, so like January 3rd, it's about the voice. January 5th, it's know what you're drawn to and immerse yourself in it. That actually relates to what I was just talking about, right? So every day you can get a little bit of inspiration. I would say this is like a secular version of Proverbs of the Bible. And another book that I wanted to recommend in terms of devotional was this, My Utmost for His Highest. It's by Oswald Chambers, and this is a really famous one. And this particular version is from Togijangi, Korean publisher. So one page is written in English, one page is in Korean. So for those of you who want to also study English, this will be a great devotional to have. And another keyword that I've been trying to tell myself is creating good habits. This is actually the past Sunday's message that I got from my church. With the great help of my loved ones around, I've been able to eat more healthily and sleep more. I've been able to do some more fun things like bike ride on weekends. I actually rode a bike for almost 30 kilometers just with my electric bike, and that was a lot of fun, something that I've never done in my entire life. I've also ridden my bike on mountains, so that was also a adventure. But I've been doing a lot of fun things to balance out my PhD work. So one thing that I try to keep in mind is that exercise more regularly, eat less, eat healthily. What I mean by eat less is don't eat to the point where you feel like you're in food coma, right? Thinking about efficiency over working too hard, sort of like unpurposefully. You know, sometimes I used to just spend literally all day, 18 hours just working, and I realized that that's not so healthy. And there's definitely a way to balance your PhD work, and this is something that I will talk about in the next video, to find that work and life balance during your PhD, because very much in my first year of PhD I felt like there was no work-life balance at all. That's something that I'm really trying to work on right now, to make sure that I don't burn out, nor this is a marathon, this is not a sprint like my master's that I did in the UK, right? So I really try to keep that in mind, and that's something that I've been trying to do. And also, I try to gift myself from time to time. I've got a beautiful glass vase the other day, and what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to pick up a bundle of pink tulips, and I'm going to stick them in to my vase, and they will be lighting up my little apartment in a beautiful way. So little gifts are also, I think, important for taking care of yourself. Okay, so that's it for me today, and I hope that you're staying healthy, and I'm going to try my best to be better at making videos and uploading. I'm incredibly grateful and thankful for this platform, because I actually was driving today and playing some of my past videos, and there were some really great nuggets of wisdom that I spoke about that I actually love listening to myself as well. So I think this platform is incredible in a way that I can also share with my audience my passions, and not only my passions, I want to know your passions too. I want to know what you're interested in, and in terms of career change, because I've gone through so many changes in my life in the past just 4 years. I was a financial journalist, then I was a master's student trying to navigate my life, and then now I'm a PhD student / researcher / I'm also working on the side whenever I have opportunities to make some more income, because obviously working as a PhD student doesn't get you much money at all. So that's why I was in Vegas the other month, and I keep looking for more opportunities to grow. And I think when I get to talk about these little things, I actually get really excited. It brings me lots of joy. So I hope you stay healthy, and I'll catch you Oh my gosh, it's been such a long time since I did these lines, so I'm having a trouble saying this. I hope you stay healthy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Ciao!